May 28th, 2024, the day after Memorial Day. I definitely enjoyed my day off, and I hope you all did the same. Memorial Day is one of 4 of company paid holidays that we get off, and the others would be New Year's, Christmas, and Thanksgiving. And after the extra day of rest, here we are right back at it 4 o'clock the next day to get it in. Today I had 11 stops and about 700 cases, with one drop for about 100. So that leaves me with about 600 cases that I have to work. My first stop was pretty light, was only 30 cases. And this here is Mr. Tommy. Mr. Tommy is in his 70s and really shouldn't be working. He's been nothing but an asset to me since I first met him. I'm not too excited knowing he's picking up these heavy boxes, but he's just the type of person that he's gonna do what he want to do regardless. He'd rather go out swinging with his hands up. And to be honest, this stop would be 3 times as hard without his assistance. I really appreciate his assistance and wouldn't want any harm to come Mr. Tommy's way. Just a real good, genuine person. And in this profession, you meet some good people along the way. You build some really good relations. But it's not all sunny. When I first started this job, the introductory 8 weeks were the hardest. I work in the deep country. Lots of woods and Confederate flags. The first time I stepped in some of these stores and they saw my appearance, the introduction wasn't always sweet. A lot of people frowned, some smiled, but I kept it pushing because I had a job to do, and I come in peace. But it was pretty heavy on my mental when I first began. I come from owning my own business, being an entrepreneur, welcoming and doing business with different people of all types of cultures. I hadn't really experienced the kind of hate, should I say, that I'd experienced doing this job. Like, I was really baffled. I just couldn't understand how someone could dislike me so much and not know me from a can of paint. But over time, when people saw my character, my work ethic, and what I was about, it got better. I just come to do a job at the end of the day and feed my family. I'm the beard man with your product. You should be happy to see me, you know? Well, I guess I understand. I get it. I wouldn't be too happy to see some random new face at my most intimate areas of business either. Knocked Mr. Tommy stop out in about 30 minutes with his assistance. Now I'm on to my second stop, Corner Pantry. This stop, I could bring my pallet inside and it helps the process move a little quicker. But one disadvantage I have working against me at this stop, they have to actually scan the items in. So now I'm staging the items to where all the barcodes are visible so we can scan them with the little gun. Any item that doesn't scan and register in their system, I have to take back and take off the invoice. But long as everything is staged and visible, easy to scan, this process normally isn't too painful. However, it can be if not done properly. This stop here normally takes me about 45 minutes to an hour. Scanning and checking everything in normally takes about 20 to 30 minutes, and getting everything put up in stock normally takes another 30. Now I'm at stop number 3, the grocery store, IGA, my only drop for the day. Grocery stores are always one of my favorite stops. Unlike the other stops, you don't have to actually work the grocery store. They have plenty of employees and clerks to handle that. You just bring it in, confirm the order, and get paid. Hello. 2 to 4 pallets going into this stop normally takes me about 20 to 30 minutes. But I've had instances where I've took 12 to 14 pallets into this one stop, and it took me anywhere from 2.5 to 3 hours. When I first started driving this pallet jack, it used to whoop my behind so bad. It took me, I say, at least about 2 to 3 months to really master it and fully learn to maneuver. One thing I had to learn the hard way with these pallet jacks, whenever you're going under a pallet, it's best to lock the pallet in and go in directly from the long side versus the wide side, which is shown here. Coming in from this side and you hit a good bump, the pallet will completely flip. Now that I have my 2 pallets rolled in, I'm ready for check-in.
Well, so y'all had a break yesterday, huh?
What's that? Rare.
What? Like the session expired. Let's see. Create. Let's scan it again. Why is this thing telling me the session expired? Please close application and log in again. Let me go see what's going on. I don't know what. I'll be right back.
See, this be that bull. Little stuff like this can set your completion time back tremendously. But the show must go on. Next, I've arrived at stop 4, Circle K. Circle K isn't really my favorite spot. I'm not gonna lie. They can be a little tricky. Although you can roll the pallet inside, it's one of those stops that just demands a lot. You have to touch pretty much every item and stop pretty much everything. You get a little more leadway with stocking from some of the mom and pop and independent stores, but the corporate stores are high performing. They order plenty inventory and absorb more energy. They absolutely love me at this location. I don't even check in here from time to time. Average load here is about 2 or 3 pallets, and that normally takes me anywhere from 30 to 45 minutes. almost complete. These are all my invoices collected throughout the day. The store gets a copy, and we keep a copy for company record. Checks, 1 invoice. All charge accounts, 2. I was so ready to go and be done with it all, I didn't even get any footage from the last 2 stops. This is my daily process at the end of each day. Return back to the shop, dock, unload the pallets, put your pallet jack and dolly up, and turn in any damaged or returned merchandise.